Hi, we're on CSGO Skins. In today's video, we'll try to turn the currency we get from opening cases into a knife. We have 21,000, so I hope this will give us a chance to get those gloves. No, not gloves, a knife. But before that, remember to use my promo code WIKI5, which gives you an extra 10% on your deposit. You have instant deposits available on the site, and there's a limit assigned here. And then you can deposit your skins. What's more, there are currently 8 contests going on for a total of $180. So if you're interested, with a minimum deposit of $2, you can win these skins. And now let's move on to using these points, because as you know, there's a ranking here. Of course, we won't be joining the ranking, but you can use these event points to join and win skins here. We'll focus on these two modes here, and basically we can choose how much we want to spend, just like here. And to start, let's try spending 1,000 points here. We get 23 cents. Let's see what happens here with 1,000. So it turns out better here, so let's try to spend everything. Maybe we'll actually get something good. Oh, this is pretty nice, 1.31. That's actually pretty decent. I'm curious myself how much we'll collect in total here, because it definitely won't be a lot, but it's always something. Okay, 95 cents here, that's pretty good. Okay, and we can also use the last one here. We're left with 26 cents, so in total just under $8, which is similar to last time when we tried to turn $8 into a knife. In this case, it's also basically $8, but we'll see. Maybe this time we'll get lucky. Unfortunately, last time we didn't. Okay, unfortunately, that's a loss. Let's join somewhere here. There's something interesting we could join here. Again, the same lowercase arrow. But unfortunately, we can't really allow ourselves too much today, because unfortunately, the budget doesn't allow it. I see that no one is joining here, so let's move somewhere else. Here, unfortunately, we can't, but we can try here. $3, 4 cases. This is actually a split mode where all the skins are divided among all the users. Look here, I got a really good one, so for sure the battle pays off. Very good, I didn't even expect it. I thought it might turn out worse here, but as it turns out, it's not that bad. So we each have $4.50, which means it's a profit. Maybe now let's join somewhere else. $1.30, we can try 3 cases. Unfortunately here, not good for us. And the last third case, will it save us here? Probably not, unfortunately. Not good. Let's try then, maybe something more expensive for $3.50, because if we keep playing like this, we definitely won't win anything. But this way, maybe we'll still manage something. The start is very weak, unfortunately. Here as well, although I'm still doing much better than he is. And the last case. Here we have a good chance for that expensive sticker, but unfortunately we don't get it, and we end up with a minimal profit, so that's also pretty weak. Let's try here. These are already somewhat more expensive cases. 50 cents isn't expensive, but they're definitely pricier, unless no one joins here. And no one is joining, so let's move on. Maybe now, right at the very end, we'll create our own battle, and I think that's exactly what we'll do. These are the cases that can really let us make some good money here. At least, I hope so. We'll pick the split mode, and I hope we get at least one of those $33 stickers, since we have a 4% chance for it. Unfortunately, the start is really bad. Maybe now we'll get lucky. Unfortunately nothing. And here it's really tragic. Literally 39 cents. What can we open with that? Practically nothing. We'll open one case here, and it's pretty unlikely we'll get anything from it. Although the skin here isn't actually that bad. $1.13. Alright, so let's try with that. Let's use it to do one more battle. Exactly 4 of these cases for the very end. This time in underdog mode. Let's give it a try, maybe we'll get lucky. It's okay, someone joined here. The start isn't great, but the case only costs 30 cents. And the last case. Well, if the bot gets something here, probably not. We got a better skin. Unfortunately, it's a loss. And that's how we end this episode. We didn't manage to pull it off. Thank you very much. See you next time.